Hello, we are Blur to Talk to You, and I'm Zowie, and today we have Jay Fizzle and Marky Mark. And we're going to discuss some of the new animes that came out this year. One of them actually came out December 31st, but I'm going to add it because I feel like it's a great show. So the first show that we have is called Noble Reincarnation. It has a long name, but it's a very good show. The technical thing is called Noble Reincarnation Born Blessed, so I've attained the ultimate power. It came out January 4th, and it's one of those, regular shows where he is born into the world and he's very powerful and all that. But it was weird though, because he was like two, and his dad was like, "Hey, I need you to do this, this, and this." And I think in the show he's 7 years old, and he's already like in charge of like about to do a little territory. He saved the slave and all that. It's a great show. I definitely recommend people watching if they like shows that are reincarnated. The next show, which
Well, wait a minute.
oh
Before you go to the next
oh
one,
yeah, sure.
Jay Fizzle, have you had an opportunity to see this one yet?
No, I have not. I have no
Okay.
clue about the fact that it sounds like reincarnation.
Mhm.
Um, I'm curious on like what is the depth of the show in reference to the main character and the other characters.
Yeah, I was going to ask, this one's dubbed or subbed?
This one is subbed, if I'm correct,
Okay.
because what I did was I watched it this morning, but I was watching so much shows because I had a lot of free time that I don't remember.
Okay.
But I mostly watch everything in subs. I'm pretty sure this one was a sub one.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't get a chance to see this one as well. And there's only one episode out yet?
This one had 2 episodes.
Okay.
Did it
And
come
they've
out the
already,
same?
What did you say?
Did it come out the same time?
I think so, because it came out on the 4th. So
you know, 30 minutes each? Or?
yes, I mean
Okay.
like 23 minutes.
Okay.
I think it's cute.
Is it like super happy that kid stuff?
No, it's not because he has a sword and
It means absolutely.
nah, in the sword, it's like anybody that touches the sword, even if you're handling it and it's inside something, it's like very, it brings your energy down and all that. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna fight and all that. I mean, I think he's cool because he has two different eye colors. So, it's one of those.
The next one.
The next one is gonna be Kaya Chan Isn't Scary. That one came out today actually because it's January 11th. I watched that this morning. I thought it wasn't what I expected because what she is she's like in primary school and everybody and all her like classmates are scared of her because she sees on like the other side she sees the ghost or whatever, and she's trying to like she fights them and everything. But think about it, it's like a toddler, like she did her little punch and then it went away because the like demons or ghosts were trying to like kill the student and stuff like that. And her teacher actually realizes that hey, you see spirits. So now, like at the end of the episode, she got like a friend and all that because they realized that oh, you were actually trying to save me. I first thought you were weird because she'll walk in and be like, "You guys, I can't get on the swing," and they didn't understand why. She's like, "Because every time a child gets on the swings, they fall off." And then this one scene where the kid is going so high, and the spirit is trying to push him off, so he falls and dies. So it seems like it's going to be a dark kid show, which I like.
Okay.
Subbed or dubbed again?
This one is sub,
Subbed again?
yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it came out today. I thought it was a good show.
It
Sounds
kind
very.
of, yeah, I'm looking at it. It kind of reminds me again of with Ghost Stories, along with,
But see, Ghost Stories is like stupid and comedy. I
yeah.
mean, I don't know if that counts.
Okay.
I mean, it is a comedy because she's a child, and everybody's now realizing. But huh.
Are the majority of the characters young?
Yeah, yeah, she's in primary school.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, and the next one is called Dark Moon. It's when I saw that show, I immediately thought of my best friend. She's into like vampires and everything like that. So I called her immediately. Was like, "You gotta watch the show. It's actually in dub." And I was like,
It's
"Wow,
good.
yeah." So it's about, and they go to night school pretty much. And reading the description, it says that they're vampires, but they haven't like showed that. They just have powers. The girl goes to the school with them, and they're meeting her. And the one guy's like, "Hey, we can't be friends with her because we don't want her to see who we truly are. We can't have any friends." But then they realize that she actually has powers too. Twilight. It is not. Maybe a little. But still, I didn't like Twilight. But anyway, but it's a good show. It reminds me of, I forgot what the is it called, like Dark Knight or no? It's this anime that came out like in early 2000s, maybe 2010, and it's about vampires go to the night school and the humans go to the day school, and how the girl, she was originally going to the day school, but then she found out that she was actually a vampire, so she started going to night school. It's a stupid show, but every person that I feel like as a girl has watched it that grew up on anime, so it reminds me of that a little bit.
You said there's only one episode out now, or
Yeah, there's only one episode out. This show came out January 9th.
okay.
Okay.
So
Definitely
yeah.
check that out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Sounds
it have
interesting.
action, or is it
There is no action whatsoever in the show.
Oh god. Dialogues.
But see, they had towers though, so I don't know where it's gonna go. Like I said, there's only one episode. So
can't really judge it by that?
yeah.
Yeah, give it at least 3 to 5.
But I feel like it's a girl show. I'm not gonna lie. The next one is Jack of All Trades. That one came out December 31st. So like I said, there's this one show that was kind of last year, but I'm gonna count it into it because still, it only had maybe I think 2 episodes, and I thought it was good. What it is his best friend, him and his best friend were in this hero group, and they were like the best, whatever those people like, that fight, whatever they're called, and they kicked him out because they said that he's not that powerful, but actually he really is. He's an enhancer, but because he's an enhancer for the group. But once he gets with everybody else, he's actually a sword master. So now that he's master the enhancing, so he enhanced plus sword. So now he's very powerful, and he's still S rank, but the hero thing was like the top group, and now he got kicked out, and everybody's finding out, and he's going through dungeons and stuff like that. When it comes, I think it is in sub.
Okay.
So there were 2 episodes of that.
Is this like a school that they're going to? Or?
So the kids, the other girls, they are in school, but they're becoming to like to join like different like rankings and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know how it's going because in the first episode there was no school, and the second one he went there to help the kids go through a dungeon. But I think it's gonna be a good show. It's one of the ones that I feel like I will continue to watch.
Okay.
So,
This one I didn't pay attention
Didn't know about it.
to. Yeah.
yeah. The next one is by far is one of my favorites. It's Demon King's daughter, which she's too nice. I thought it was really cute. It reminds me of how the little girl is. If y'all haven't seen, it's a show called Buddy Daddy. It came out like last year or whatever. And that girl, like she was, her dads were assassins and stuff like that. It was really cool. So, but she was like cute. So this is her dad is the Demon King, and what he done, he's trying to destroy, not really destroy, to conquer the world. So the humans are scared of him, the angels are scared of him, and and everybody's trying to fight him, but he actually stops his raid because he was like, wait, I need to like see how my daughter is because she's too nice to everybody. She's going around healing the slaves. I mean, she fed this old lady that she said that she was supposed to rob. So her dad gave her a cue card and was like, hey, tell everybody that, I'm going to come rob you and I'm a demon. So she goes to her little dress and everything and she reads her cue card. Yeah. And she's like, hey, I'm here to steal from you and everything. So the old lady was like, oh, okay. And she was like, well, can I have that? And she was like, wait, I need that. So the old lady was like, gave it to her. She was like, but I have no money. And she was like, but I thought you was here to rob me. She was like, yes, you're right.
It makes sense.
So now she like goes and visits the old lady all the time. And every episode, I think there was two, they're just like, hey, I need you to be bad. And she just proves them that maybe actually conquering the world, it seems like I don't actually have to be bad because everybody loves me. So they're going to listen to me anyway.
Hmm.
It's in sub. I wish it was in dub because I know little children will love watching it. Even at one point, she breaks down in a song about like it's snowing, and I was just like, "This is the craziest show ever." But I enjoy it.
She reminds me of what is it? Raven from DC Comics, Teen Titans. Her father's a demon,
Oh yeah.
so definitely what it sounds like. So, but no, he's not super happy. This sounds like it's a super happy show.
It is well, it is super happy. But see, think about it. Her dad is the demon king and all that. He's trying to destroy, kill, and everything. And she's like, no, I need to hug everybody. She see the slaves, hungry. I need to give them food. I mean, it was hot, and she made it snow.
Oh my god.
So they were
Okay, so
actually willing to work.
so this is a kid show and
it,
definitely a
it
kid
definitely
show.
is a kid show.
Okay.
But it's cute. That's what I'm saying. They need to like. I haven't looked up more information in it. If it's gonna be in dub, but if it is, I probably will rewatch it. Like have a little kid beside me, so I'm like feel like weird. I'm like, let's watch this show together. Oh yeah, but that came out January 6th. I don't know if I said that.
Okay.
And then the next one would be Easygoing Territory Defense. That's one of the ones where he's he's powerful and everything, but when they do his ranking of seeing how what his powers are and stuff like that, like I think he's the 13th prince. So his dad actually sent him away. So that's where we're at now because I think there was two episodes out. It came out January 7th, or maybe it was just one, and it looked like he's saving people. He's fixing up to the territories and stuff like that. Because there's two people there. One of them I think was a slave, and the other one is just his maid. And he was like, "You guys, I'm gonna move," and he thought he was gonna move by himself because his dad is kind of banishing him. But in reality, everybody's like going with him. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Like even the butler that was training him and stuff, because he actually is a prodigy. But his dad wanted him to be like, oh, have like water power or something weird like that. And he has like, I think he does have water power, but he wanted to have something else.
So all of these people have powers of some sort.
Yeah, especially because he's a noble.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I mean, they said that he's very intelligent, and the whole town actually like gave him a salute to leave because they were just like how great of a guy he is. But he said he just wants the easygoing life. But this show, if I'm correct, he was actually reincarnated. So yeah, he was reincarnated into that. So it's one of those kind of shows. And then the next one will be The Invisible Man. And what is exactly the rest of it? Oh, and his soon to be wife. I've actually been following this for a while. I thought it was interesting that he's invisible and and she's blind. So that's why it's
Hmm.
okay for them to be together. She can't see him. Nobody else can. Even at one point in the episode, he actually like turned his clothes invisible, and he just went around the room to see if she knew where he was at. She was like, "Yeah, you're right here." And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. And he was like, nobody else knows where I'm at but you. But
Okay.
yeah, it's one of those love stories things.
That's cute.
Everybody's like, they're different. There's beast people, invisible people, and stuff like that.
So, does this like fighting or anything?
No, not the whatsoever.
None
It's a
Oh,
whatsoever.
love story. That's why I've been following it for a while. I was watching somebody on TikTok like months ago, and when they said they was coming out, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch this show. I mean, I watch a lot of action and everything, and this is something that I thought it it's good for a fresh start.
Okay.
I needed something that like, okay,
When
I'm
did you say this one came out?
this one came out January 8th.
And there's only one episode.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
and it's in dub. I
It's
mean, it's in sub.
I don't think a lot of guys are gonna watch that.
Probably not. But see, the guy that I saw him on TikTok that I was watching it, he was a black guy. He was like, I'm so excited about this show. Like, I'm like, wow, coming from him.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Sure. Especially if you like it.
yeah. So the next one is Kano the sorcerer. So this one is interesting where he is actually blind. I just finished watching this. It was 3 episodes. It came out January 4th. Like I mean, I finished watching like half an hour ago. And at first, I thought it was kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm not really a fan of like water people, magicians, or sorcerers and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh, he's blind. He's gonna try to make himself see and all that. But I thought it was cute. I mean, even at one point, he was like, "I'm a nepo baby."
What?
A nepo baby, which is pretty much his dad is like high ranking. His dad's best friend is the king,
Oh my god.
and he's betrothed to the blonde,
The
which
little
she is.
girl.
She's the well, they're both children necessarily, but that's his fiance, and she's the king's daughter. So
So how does everybody have powers or no?
it seems like some people have powers, some people don't. He has powers because just randomly, but they actually say that it's been 100 years since somebody's been born that's been blind that has powers like
Hmm.
him. Because I guess what years ago there was a war or something, and the hero fought, and they lost their sight, their arm, and then one of their legs. So now anybody that's born without sight and has like powers like that, they're special. Everybody like you know how great of a person they are and stuff like that. Because originally in the first episode he was quiet, kind of gloomy because he's like, I'm blind, I need help walking around and stuff like that. But as he goes through life and everything, one day it just clicked. He was like, you know what? I'm learning magic. Why don't I try to learn how to see? So, but he's not. I mean, he's still blind. But what he's doing is he's like he tastes things, and his other senses are getting hyped. So,
Rob has seen it.
huh?
Rob's seen the show.
Oh yeah, it's a good show. But yeah, so that one came out January 4th.
Okay.
It's a good show. I definitely enjoy it. Would y'all watch it?
Um,
Yes, yes, listening.
I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. Is the is the love story major part of it?
No, it's about him.
It's just about him.
Yeah, I mean that's just yeah, it's about him.
Okay.
She's a part of it, but I wouldn't say that it's like, oh my gosh, her. He's just now trying to develop and trying to see.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
And you said it's only subbed?
yeah.
Okay.
And then the last one is actually a Census to be a Hero. I actually only watched this because Jay Fizzle was like the other day, it's like, let's watch it together. And then honestly, I didn't like it when I watched him. I thought it was a boring show. I'm gonna be very much honest. But I went back a few days later, and well, actually, like last night or something like that, and I watched it, and I thought it was a good show. It is in dub. The first episode was an hour long. It's violent.
I,
It's great.
I watched it a little while ago as well,
Yeah.
so it's not too bad. Um,
Oh, yeah, that's
it
funny.
just picks up straight with action,
Mhm.
so it gets right into what's going to happen. So that was quite interesting. Somewhat confusing to a point because I wasn't sure who was who and what was going on
Oh
until
yeah.
they took a few minutes to explain it. So yeah, that was the only thing I had to say about it.
I don't think it's on YouTube. I
Not
mean,
this one. No, he's
yeah.
talking about the blind guy.
Oh, the blind.
Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't say what this show was about.
Oh, this
So
show's good. I enjoyed it. So from my understanding, this show is about where if you were some type of villain or you were some type of like person who did something negative to society that's very major, that you are basically sentenced to death and reincarnated to become a hero,
yeah.
and you are going to be a hero for the rest of your life. And if you do some type of like negative thing while you are in your hero pursuit, you will die again and become a hero. So no matter what, you are engaged to be a part of society, to be a hero, and you are marked. Um, how like soldiers will know you are one of these. I can't remember the term they use, but you are classified as this term of this like negligent hero. And you find out at the end, which I don't want to say too much, like the purpose and the action why one of the three characters is sentenced to be a hero.
Yeah.
So we got so far. We're still trying to figure out who this other person is. This small gentleman that looked like he has some type of like magical powers. Where the main character that we've seen in the first episode is this very vicious, very strong, aggressive. We don't call him like more of like a warrior sense with daggers, and he is also in charge of this queen that is basically the comedy of the show, but it's really good. Very good, hour long, full action. The monsters were very, very like good to the point where I was happy. Yeah, 'cause they almost some of the monsters are intelligent, even though a lot of them seem dumb, but their fighting skills seems like it has intelligence. So that's
Now,
what I like.
when you say the monsters were unintelligent, it seems like when the how do you put it the earth, whatever they were doing moved across the land, whatever animals were in the way would be uh, taken over by this entity, and
Mhm.
they were the ones that were fighting. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I think those were unintelligent, but the main monster itself was not unintelligent.
Hmm.
You know, especially when they were fighting it, and it knew how to protect itself. So yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was boring. But like I said, I got better with it.
Yeah, I had no issues with it. I thought it was quite interesting. Um, like you said, it was an hour long.
Yeah.
The way it ended, because there was a part that it seemed like it was going to be the end. They started showing to me like they were showing credits, and then there was more after the credits. So that part I thought, there's a false ending. Then there's more that came along after that. So that was interesting.
Yeah. It's one of those shows that I'm gonna be honest though, because I'm watching every show that I've named. It's gonna be at the back burner of watching. Maybe because I
Sis,
think it's just more action and the storyline is not to like it's not to par with it. It's like action, action, and then afterthought. I thought to write the storyline. So that's where I feel about the show.
I agree.
It is good though. I will recommend it. I mean, I recommend it to my dad to watch it, but it's one of those shows that I feel like I wouldn't tell my sister to watch it. I mean, I know she thought it was okay. But yeah, those are just a few of the shows that actually came out this year, and there's so much more.
Seems like there are a lot of season 2 and season 3 shows that you had listed.
Oh yeah, like Hell's Paradise, just new episode I think came out today. Second
Yep.
season, I watched that. um, Fire
JJ.
Force season 3 came out, the second part. What else show?
JJK came out.
Yeah, JJK came
Oh,
out.
there's one that I can talk about that's new.
Hmm.
This is for all of the 80s and 90s anime heads. Um, the how can I put it? It's supposed to be what happened 30 years later, but for people who grew up on Ronin Warriors, which was the original Samurai Troopers, has now came out with the second official season, where basically these samurai troopers from the original show became like these heroes who end up
Oh,
defeating Topa and all of his goons. They end up closing the gates, and what the city wanted to do was create these samurai troopers. If the gates were to ever open again, they would be trained to fight against this new evil per se. Let's say assume that they already defeated Topa. So the introduction of the first episode is them congratulating the heroes, even though they're no longer there. They are a symbol of truth and justice, just like how all of the five characters had a symbolization of who their uh, armor signified. Then we find out that the samurai troopers were just fame exploiters who just cared about being famous, but did not care about at all protecting the city. The gates open and it's straight blood. It's gore. I love it. It's action packed. We do get into the story of what happened before and then a little bit of what is to come. And then we are introduced into one of the first main characters, even though we see all five of the armor carriers, what they're calling them, and then it gets into like a whole big thing, which I don't want to say too much. But so far, the show is good for what they're trying to prepare us for, which is not the nostalgia, but the connection to the nostalgia of the character introductions. So it is good. I will say, people who did watch Ronin Warriors, please do watch it. Hold on to the first episode, and let's see what happens in the two episodes. But
yeah, I saw that. I thought about watching it actually earlier today, but then I was like, I don't know. But I did add it to my watch list because I saw that it was one episode out.
yes,
So that was something that I was like, I think I am gonna watch. It's just probably gonna be like next week.
I understand,
but,
but it's good.
but yeah, okay. That's all. So I guess you guys, this is it for today. Um, the next time we have lots of stuff to talk about, and I'm happy to bring in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, and I'm very excited to talk about more about like anime, Japanese culture, and all that. We have more in store. So I guess I'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like and
Oh
subscribe.
yeah, and like and subscribe.
Woo!